trash kids when they saw this increase. Sorry, gotta go. Double G, double P. Sorry.
Fortnite, let's go. I get it all night for show. I'm on a Fortnite, let's go. I get it all night.
Violin and Ricky just way too coordinated, way too disciplined, able to take that one down, and a solid number of elims to go along with the victory route and final 2 minutes. So these are going to be the last games. However, we don't tally the scores right as that timer ends up running out. Have to wait for all the games to be able to finish. The maximum length a game of Fortnite can go is a little longer than 26 minutes. So generally wait until about half past that time, or 30 minutes past the time when the queue closed, in order to call it final.
We got some more MCES crews here. Crew players, Sweeze and Nall. A nice shot onto Kinzel as well, and does get the cleanup as his teammate went in to try and pick him up, or at the very least try and get him out of there so that he can start the pickup process, because he had time, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, and one big thing there, the infantry rifle, the high damage rate actually makes that huge, because he's able to get the 88 tick headshot and then follow up with the body before Bill X is able to re-edit the window. So now we're going to hop on board with Airwaks and Nîkof as they hop off of that launch pad and try and make this early rotation over to the zone. As you see in the bottom right-hand corner, zone 5, and we're over towards the far east side, just outside of Sunny Steps.
Let's see what Nîkof and Airwaks have in store for us here. Using that infantry rifle. You had mentioned it before, very powerful weapon to use. Tagging 37 blue from the distance there. And just great accuracy with that weapon. Look right there. Well done. Just, I don't think he got credit for the elimination, though. Someone else did reap the benefits of that, but look at that right there. Felix, oh man, that is a rough one.
Yep, and when that ends up ticking over, we're getting so close to that first placement threshold as well. So very well done from Airwaks there. Able to hit the infantry rifle shots. Papa Freddy was able to take the first one away, so didn't quite get both, but can't be too upset with it now as we hop on board with Hupek and Shakuti, two of the Polish boys, hanging out in the cones on the low ground. Rotation comes out in the next 25 seconds, but Hupek is hurting on effective HP, which means it's going to be on Shakuti to make a play, or for Hupek to pick up a siphon.
Yeah, you're hoping for a straggler, right, at that point. Because given what we're seeing here, doesn't really look like they have much on the loadout to work with. They will have that tactical SMG, and whoa, wait a minute. There goes Hupek. He probably had a chug jug there.
Yeah, I was trying to wait on it as we're into the top 15 now. You can see Shakuni actually edited the player. I don't know if he was aware that there's a Shadow Bomb player literally touching him, but no, is going to get out, trying to track through, catches that player's head, peeking through, 47, follows through, ends up switching targets, needs to pick it up, and he does, and Hupek got another one on the backside of it, so Hupek and Shakuni picking up 3 elims. There was a 4th as the Storm converts it over. However, Hupek does end up going down. Shakuni is able to get back into the zone, so good little 4 elim swing, but loses Hupek as we get closer to that next placement threshold.
Yeah, that is certainly going to hurt there. Over to Solary, Airwaks, and Nîkof in the ultimate high ground. You got yourself the points there on the side of your screen. Victory Royale will grant you 10 points. And at the late point of this game here, you're looking to just get into the top 1,500 duos, folks. That's what it's all about for tomorrow's qualification games. And Airwaks and Nîkof, they are a dynamite duo. Takes out Sweeze, finds another one as well. That's going to be Null. The MCS crew goes down to courtesy of Airwaks and his epic combat shotgun, the new weapon added. And he's putting this one to use. Diner, who we saw earlier on, goodbye, my friend. Airwaks gets 6 eliminations, 4 for Nîkof, 10 total. Plenty of resources to work with, and the ultimate high ground, Sundown.
That was so fast. I mean, the rate of fire on the combat shotgun when you're hitting so many of the pellets out of it. I mean, Airwaks and Nîkof have been so close. Airwaks in particular has been so close for both duos and solos. He wants to make this week, needs to have a good Saturday in order to carry it over. As we get closer to that last place threshold, then there it is as Papa Freddy ticks over Treat Moyle. We're into the top 5. Now it's all about the eliminations and the victory royales. Everyone has 7 placement points for their treble as Snyder ends up going down to just the spray.
There's just nothing you could do about that, Sundown. I mean, you can defend and defend and defend, but you have a drum gun and the new tactical assault rifle. put to good use there. Nîkof and Airwaks, they own the high ground. There are going to be 5 players left in this one, 3 duos remaining. And of this, you have Solary and Nîkof, who are owning up above. If anyone tries to challenge, that was 125 blue with that, the combat, the purple combat shoddy, just bodying that player. Now you got Darkonio and Verox. They're going to be the last 2 here. There's not a duo. They're going to be split up from one another. They're representing just solo players here, and they're going to be out of this. That's 21 HP left here for Verox to work with. And the Solary duo knows that they have an advantage. And Verox pops that campfire, tries to get himself back in, but there's not enough time to be able to reap the benefits of that campfire. They have him pinned. This is not looking good for Verox, who's going to be outside. Uses the Shadow Bomb to try and get up in the high ground here. This is going to be Solary, Nîkof, and Airwaks shutting him down, sending him back low once again, and they get the cleanup. And that's going to be the elim. That's a solid performance there from Solary, Airwaks, and Nîkof. That